Yo, 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 Nothing's Normal Podcast. It's your host, Spittinks, back at you with another episode. We're in good company today, man. We'll do some shout-outs, man. Shout out to the Pound before we get to my boy over here, man. Shout out to the Pound. First and foremost, before we shout the Pound out, shout out to Green Leaf Studios. You can shoot whatever you want here, man. We shooting everything but guns here. Whatever you want to shoot, porns, movies, come to Green Leaf Studios. Shout out to GBA. But without further ado, enough about us and more than him, man. Who I got sitting to the left?
Man, your boy OCH Meech, man, from the towns, man.
And speak up, young fella. Who we got in the building, man?
Man, appreciate you for having me, man. Appreciate you for having me, man. I'm back here. Yeah.
That's a fact, man. What you say your name was?
OCH Meech.
OCH Meech.
OCH Meech.
Now, I Googled him, you know what I'm saying, before we get into all of that. And I was looking forward, not even looking forward. I thought I was gonna see a Demetrius. I saw Demetri. I don't know too many black Demetris, but it's Demetri, right?
That's my government, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Demetre Roberts.
Okay, so let's get right into it, man. Meech, man, where you from? Over here, Nothing's Normal. You know, we know what you do. We're gonna get into it, but we don't like to start the game at half court. We like to start the story in the beginning. We're going to start it off the inbound.
Pre-game.
So with that being said, Meech, where you from, man?
From Mount Vernon, New York. Born and raised.
Born and raised. Mount Vernon. Yikes. Where at in Mount Vernon, if you don't mind me asking?
Muddy Lane, South 11th.
South 11th, okay.
Right.
Now, how was that for you growing up in Mount Vernon, man, as far as the household? Mommy, auntie, TT, pops? How'd that go for you?
I mean, kind of like the norm. Single parent home. Was the only child at first. Now I got like 7 brothers and shit now. So,
damn.
But
okay.
I was kind of like raised with my grandma for a little bit, cause obviously my mom, she was trying to, get back on her feet and situate what she had going on. So I was really with my grandma in the Bronx for real. And I stayed with her for like a good, probably 9, 10 years. I came back, so kind of the norm, bad, doing a lot of things. But I was always playing basketball though. That was the only thing that kept me sane for real. So, I just stuck with that. Now we here.
How old was you when you feel like you started playing ball?
I started. Picking up a basketball. I was 4 years old. I remember my cousin, the Detroit. I think that was like Detroit versus the Lakers, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Who?
In the finals. Was that Detroit? Yeah, I remember that game. My cousin was a big Chauncey Billups fan.
Ooh.
So that was the first very
big
game
shot.
I watched. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that was the first time I'm like, that should look fun. And from there, I remember me, taking my grandma dirty hamper, taking 2 socks, boiling up, hooping in the hamper. So yeah, and then that led to me being in the park and stuff like that. But I wasn't really playing like under the whistle. I didn't start until late, 12,
really?
To be honest, yeah. But if you're just talking about just freestyling,
for sure.
Yeah, I started when I was 4 years old. So
now I noticed you say something about 2004, and you said you started playing ball at 4 years old, man. God damn, when was you born, man?
2000.
Yeah,
I'm a 2000 baby.
Now, how was school like for you? Because I just feel like when I was in school as a kid, maybe 4 or 5 years old, the curriculums and things of that nature changed. I feel like we wanted to be we wanted to do real shit when we was coming up. Some of us wanted to be firefighters. I don't think none of us wanted to be policemen and none of that. I don't know. It's not, but astronauts and shit like that. So, how was school for you? Did you enjoy school?
When I was young, nah, not really.
Nah?
Oh yeah, nah, not really. Yeah. But I still had to do what I had to do anyway. Cause my mom, I ain't gonna lie, my mom ain't play that shit. So, you gotta get it done whether you like it or not. So.
Yeah.
I done been to summer school 3 times. I've been there before, but you just gotta enjoy it. So.
Coming up, I know Mount Vernon and the Bronx, them areas, could be rough areas. Not always fun. We had it good growing up here. When I, in hindsight, when I reflect, what we got community centers. It's a lot of parks, very family orientated. So, what some things you did coming up in the Bronx and Mount Vernon?
Oh, so when I was in the Bronx, like you said, it wasn't really especially where I was at, it wasn't really too much YMCAs and stuff like that. So obviously we was just in the park. I used to be in the park from like after school to like 11 o'clock at night. I used to just be freestyling with it was basketball. I played a lot of sports when I was young. Like basketball was just the main one, but you know, I was playing ball, I was playing football. You know, I didn't try baseball. Yeah. Like I done tried a lot of things, but you know, for the most part, you know, obviously, you know the childhood, you know, you got your childhood friends, you know, you go out, you know, just have fun, bro. But you know, for me, I just kind of like, you know, me being the only child at that time, it was like kind of like, I wouldn't say bothering, but it was kind of like, I want to say like lonely-ish, if you understand what I'm saying.
Sure.
Because like I had, obviously, you know, when I was with my grandma, it was me, my grandma, and then obviously I had my cousins, and then all my cousins had brothers. So, you know, for them, you know, they had, you know, obviously when they went away, I was just by myself with my grandma, and then obviously my grandma couldn't really move for real, so it was just me by myself. And then, you know, I just had to find ways, you know, just to adapt into what was around me. So, but for the most part, you know, I did, you know, I just focused up, you know, stayed out of trouble for the most part, so.
I like that word adapt, man.
Yeah.
That's very important. It's common for, like I said, for us, when you say the norm, typical, like it's common for our people, like often the fathers is not really in the picture.
Facts.
Is that something that, I know for me, like I said, I didn't really feel that because I never really had that. So they, you know, they say you can't miss what you didn't have. So I feel like in hindsight now, I get it. Like, you know, I probably missed it, but was that something that did you feel that? Or that was just, you know?
Hell yeah, I felt that.
Yeah.
Like, hell yeah, I felt that. You know, like, you know, in the movies, like, because I ain't gonna lie, like, I really started to notice as I got older, like, especially when I, like, officially moved to Mount Vernon, like, not having a dad, like, it was just, like, you know, I used to go to school, practice, and, like, I used to be around, like, the friends I got now, I used to be around them, and I was just be like, everybody happy, and I was just, you know, it's that one person that's just like, yo, why the fuck you got an attitude all the time? Like, I was always that one person, you feel me? But, you know, obviously, you know, when somebody just actually feel good, you know, you just got to tell them, like, yeah, because, like, if you don't, it's like, nigga, what you going to do about it? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, I'm good. But, like, and inside, like, it was just like, because I ain't had no pops around, you feel what I'm saying? But, like, I only got one memory with that man. That's about it. Yeah. You know, so, well, you know, it is what it is, though. You know, shit, life keep going.
Those be, growing up, too, like, because, you know, people probably would identify me or a lot of my friends is they always, you know, when there's no parent or whenever there's some sort of trauma, you know, oh, what's wrong with that kid? Those be some special, talented, gifted, you know, children. You know what I'm saying? When they with those type of circumstances.
Because they gotta learn fast. Yeah. They learn faster, yeah.
So who would you say was some of your influences coming up? Because you big, I like your character. Like it's real mystique. It's very stern, straight to the point, direct, and it actually, to me, translates to how you play on the court and your mannerisms on the court. You got some sturdy mannerisms. So, you know, where did you pick those qualities up from?
I mean, I'll probably say myself. I'll probably say myself. Nah, for the most part, I'll say my dad, like the person I call my dad now, I'll probably say him. No, I met him, like he was my coach at first. So, you know, like, you know, just him just giving, because, you know, he feel the same way I do. He went through the same thing I went through, so he could kind of like relate to what I go through. So, you know, like obviously, you know, like I said, like I used to be around them. I used to have an attitude. I didn't want to practice, and I was one of them. You feel me? And then he noticed it. So he was just like, I could tell. You know what I mean? So, and like it was a lot of days where it was like very.
What coach is this? What coach?
Coach Kenny.
Yeah. What organization did he coach you in?
We was with Mount Vernon Junior Knights. Okay. He coached Mount Vernon Elite right now, and he's with the high school, you know, for the most part. So, but
how old was you when you realized like basketball was going to be something that you participated in after high school?
I'll say after my. I mean, obviously, when you're young, you're just like, yo, I want to go far with this shit.
For sure.
But, like, you know, life be life, and so you can't really predict what the future is going to hold. So I'll probably say, like, after 7th grade. Because, like, 7th grade, that was when I really, I started to see progression or where I was going with basketball. And obviously, I was starting to get better. And, you know, obviously, you know, the year prior to that, I had tried out. And I got cut. And then that following year I went, and he almost my pops almost cut me again. I ended up making the team, but I was still terrible and shit like that.
I was gonna ask you, was you always nice?
Nah, hell no.
You was late. Like some of y'all, a lot of y'all got nice after high school, man. There's nothing wrong with it. A lot of y'all got nice late.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like if you put me in a park, it's like, oh shit.
Oh, you one of those?
Yeah, but then it was like, all right, you put them under, you know, put them under the light.
Structure,
when the lights get bright. It's like. I was saying moving screens. I didn't know how to dribble for real. Like it was just a lot. It was a lot of Like under the light, hell yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I shook up quick, but you know, like I say after 7th grade. But yeah, after 7th grade, I started to see progress.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And then that 8th grade, when we tried out again, and it was like I became captain of the team, and I was like, all right, I could really do something here. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'd probably say, like, after 7th grade. For real.
Was 7th grade, like, the last time you grew? Was you that height in 7th grade?
Nah, hell no. I was shorter in 7th grade.
Well,
you
shorter than that?
Yeah, no, hell yeah. I was like 5'3", 5. Yeah, I was like 5'3".
You think you balled harder because you felt like
you
was undersized?
But I had to. Like, because then in 7th grade, I had to play big man. I was on the post. Like, I was on the post, so... You know, it was just like, and I don't want to be like, why you got me on the post? I don't want to be on the post.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then obviously, you know, I got my friends that's my brothers now. Like, you know, they was telling me then they was a guard. They was guards. So it's just like, nah. But that kind of like motivated me to get better. You know, so
it worked out for you because you're tough. You got a tough style.
Yeah.
Coming out of high school, I know a lot of kids I went to school with. You know, they got wrapped up in the whole Division I. I know guys who like. I think it was MySpace back then. They deleted their MySpaces after high school, like when they didn't go Division I, and it get real nasty. It's like Maury, I running back, like, did you get wrapped up in the Division I thing?
I almost did. Did. Oh yeah, cause like throughout my high school career, it was just like, and like in terms of like scholarship wise, like it was kind of like, you know, that high school kid is just like, all right, you know, you think you good, but it's just like, all right. I know I'm good. Like where my scholarships at? Like where it's at? You know what I mean? Like you start thinking, but it's just like, then as like, cause 9th grade I didn't get it, 10th grade I didn't get it, 11th grade I got my first one, but it wasn't Division I. Right. You know what I mean? So it was just like damn, like. But then it was just like it wasn't no like I'm about to stop playing. It was just like I gotta find ways to navigate to get better, to make coaches notice me so they can, you know what I mean, believe and, you know, give a scholarship. Yeah. So when it came to my senior year, you know, it didn't happen either. So, you know, I just went with what I had, you know. And I almost got caught up because, you know, I remember our last game we lost in the state Final Four. And like I said, I only had 2 Division IIs at that time. So, and I was a senior. So, you know, after that, it's just like, you gotta pick one. You gotta figure it out quick. And I remember having this conversation with my dad, because, like, you know, I ain't gonna lie, like, I was one of those, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I know I'm a Division I player, but it's just, like, it don't happen for everybody like that. You know what I mean? Especially, like, right away. It just don't. So it was just like, I'm about to just go prep. You know what I mean? And, you know, my pops just, like, kind of, like, broke it down, like, and, like, little bits and pieces, like, man, if you go, I mean, it's no problem going prep, but, like, if you do go prep, and let's say if you was to get hurt at prep, it's like, you know, those D1s might not look at you. You know, you might get the D2s that were looking at you, but you could have took that when you was last year before going prep. So
how does prep work? Because, I mean, with prep, are you playing against kids that you slightly older than? Are you dumbing it? Like, how does that work? You're almost dumbing it down,
Yeah, it is. I mean, you kind of like reclassing. Yeah, basically. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, but it's kind of like, it's no point, you know what I mean? Because then it's a waste of year. Because then obviously the year I had going into college, it was just like, damn, I'm thankful enough that I even think about going prep or reclassing, you know. So no, it all worked out at the end.
Did you end up going prep or you went straight to college?
No, I went straight to college. Okay, so I went straight to college.
What college did you go to?
I went to St. Thomas Aquinas College. So that was my very first offer that I got. That was my junior year. The first official offer I got. So yeah, I went there.
Did you ball? Duh.
No, you know, I just, cause you know it's college. You know, I'm going there as a freshman, so I'm not really thinking about it's like I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about just like what can I do to just, you know, help the team win and stuff like that. You know, obviously before I got there, they was already winning, but you know, obviously they had like 8 seniors that year. Before I got there, they left, they graduated, so it was kind of like a rebuild.
Right.
So you know, I was just kind of like I'm coming in. I ain't about to just rush it. You know what I mean? I'm just take my time. I'm always work hard.
Yeah.
So, and then whatever, just leave it in God's hands,
When it comes to different games, what's your pre-game mental situation? Like, how do you mentally get ready for a game? And is it different between a summer league game, a college game, a high school game, a professional game? Like, is it a different intensity, a different process? Does that change depending on what's the setting of the game?
Nah, not really. Because, if you love it, you're just going to treat it the same.
Yeah.
But I will say this. When it comes to summer ball, I do not know. Like, when it came to, when it's, college and, professionally and stuff like that, locking in, it's very, very, very serious. You have to take that very serious. But when it comes to, it's summer league. You know what I mean? It's summer. You don't obviously want to get better and stuff like that. But, nah.
So what do you do? What do you do to get ready for the game? You listen to music?
Nah.
How does that go? Especially when you're going against somebody nice, somebody that might put you on your back pockets.
I start, I sit in the dark. I do, kind of yoga. I just meditate. And then, I just go to sleep, for real. And, 2 hours before the game, I just go to the gym, do my pregame rituals. That's about it, for real.
What's Meech like in the locker room? You one of them guys playing around?
No.
Super serious?
No, I'm super serious.
Yeah.
I don't play around. I was when it's I was practice and stuff. Don't get me wrong. It be times we playing around and stuff like that. But when it's time to really when it's time to lock in, I ain't got time to be playing around. But my teammates be that be their first impression about me though. I'm bro, it's, God damn, bro, we ain't gonna open up. I'm it ain't even about opening up, but it's just when it's time to get the job done, you just gotta stay locked in. So I don't really be trying to really be playing too much, and even especially obviously you meet different teammates and stuff like that. So you don't I don't no disrespect, but you don't kind of know certain people. You know what I mean? So it takes time to just open up to anybody. You feel me? So, but
I feel like you open up on the court. I pay attention to energy and shit. You might not verbally open up, but I feel like your game is your energy is to the max.
Yeah.
So it's a whole different. You switch personalities through your game. With that being said, who are some of the players you looked up to coming up, whether we know them or whether we don't?
Definitely Kemba.
Yeah.
Definitely Kemba.
Wow,
definitely Kemba. I watched a lot of Kemba.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah Thomas, for sure. Kyrie, of course.
Yeah.
Dame. I ain't gonna lie, I've been watching a lot. People might find it fun. I've been watching a lot of Westbrook though.
As you should.
I've been watching a lot of Westbrook. Not his game wise, but just how he treat the game. Just take his game away. Just his attitude towards the game. You know what I mean? He's just somebody that just don't want to play around with nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I've been watching a lot of that. So but if it was top one, definitely Kemba. Watching a lot of Kemba. He just retired too.
Give the viewers a moment how you take getting killed. I feel like every young basketball player, when you just catch it in front of a live crowd on any level. I mean, now it's even worse with social media. Y'all got drones flying, not catching every angle. They can break down which way your ankle went. It's worse now. But how do you get over that adversity of just getting your ass bust?
I mean, shit, you just gotta accept it, bro. You just gotta accept it. I mean, it happened to everybody before.
Give us a story when it happened to you and who.
It happened my freshman year, actually. When I was at Stack, happened my freshman year semifinals. We played Malloy.
Fucked you up.
I forgot his name, but
forgot his name.
He gave me 29.
We need his name though, man. We can't,
I don't remember his name, man.
You start playing NBA Live back in the day, and the player just black.
I really don't.
We need to identify this man.
He from Jersey though. He definitely from Jersey.
I want to know New York though. I want some New York rec, man. Who gave you some rec?
New York?
Yeah, preferably Westchester rec. Who name?
Who gave me rec?
When I first saw you, y'all was playing in the chip in the center against PA.
Jarrett.
Jarrett?
Jarrett. But I ain't gonna lie.
Who's Jared
really,
before? I don't want nobody. Don't get mad at me. Who's Jared?
Jared Hans. He from New Row. He from New Row. I'm
gonna see Jared.
To be honest, no. To be honest though, like he did his thing, but I don't really.
I'm bugging. Nah. Talking about on the hill. That was recent. Oh yeah, I was there. Yeah. That was.
But I wasn't getting the ball though.
Okay.
So that's I wasn't getting the ball.
Jared fucked you up.
Yeah, no cap, you my man. He did.
Jared on some old school like all fundamentals.
He did.
Like you got pizzazz.
And it was all like tough shots.
Yeah,
so it wasn't like he would just walk me down or nothing. It was just like he was hitting tough shots.
We hit the bill. We ain't here to tear down, baby.
Yeah,
I'm just reliving the moment.
He definitely got
iced
off.
You up.
He definitely got off.
Yeah.
But nah.
That's recent though, nigga. Ain't nobody kill you before that?
That ain't recent. That was 2 years ago.
That's recent. You've been balling since you was 12 years old.
Nah, that ain't
nobody
recent.
killed you in between 12 and 2022?
No, hell no.
Okay, that's respectable. I respect that.
Especially after that day, hell no.
Yeah. Did you ever did you ever go square off again?
Yeah, but it wasn't like.
Yeah, you didn't really.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Personal?
Yeah, it wasn't like.
Yeah.
You know, but. I got
pending. We're just gonna say, that transaction is pending.
Yeah.
Okay, so see, that's hard. Okay. Yeah, so, can't beat them, do what they say, can't beat them. I had to do. I wouldn't be me if I didn't. But but this is good too because I often, we see a lot of they play to the crowd. So I want you to tell these people, because this is what happens in the crowd. Why this is going on. You got the sidelines. You got people telling you what you need to be doing. You got your uncle who think, you're supposed to be on the Pacers right now and you're not even supposed to. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot to be going on. So, this is good, how you deal with that mentally. Yeah. I like to get into that.
I mean,
you handling it well. You just too cool.
I mean, yeah, like I said before, bro, you just gotta control what you can control. I mean, it ain't just gonna happen overnight. You feel me? Like, obviously, people gonna have their own opinion about what they think you should do. You know what I mean? Or where they think you should be at.
Yeah.
So you gotta do what's best for you. And obviously, certain things happen, certain things don't happen. Sure. You feel me? So,
as we wrap it up, I want to ask you a couple more questions. Let's talk about the pound, man. Like I said, when I first saw you,
Pound.
You was almost an op. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I thought. Like, y'all had orange shirts, if I'm not mistaken. I remember this shit. And, y'all was going against, I think it was Pierre, Brandon. And then, 2020, next thing I know, Meech.
I kicked their ass.
Yeah. Y'all lost, though, right? If I'm not mistaken.
We lost. Yeah.
That's when I first saw him. Like, who the fuck is this little? Mount Vernon always had a little nice black nigga. And it was you. I'm like, damn, you had to, you didn't have as much hair. You was a beast.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah. So talk about the pound, man, and how you feel like over there at the pound as an organization, man. Like that's a brotherhood over there, which I got going on.
Shit, when was my first game with y'all? Like 20? Nah, it was like 2018, right?
You asked them?
It had to been like 20. Yeah, it was like 20. It was like 2017 summer. Like
that long?
Yeah, it was like 2017 summer.
Shit.
Yeah, it was like 2017 summer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
like Mount Vernon, like we don't really have like when it comes to with the older heads,
Ernie and all of them.
We don't have we don't got no team.
Y'all are firefighters, man. They all out there putting fires out. It's over for summer league ball.
Chill.
Am I lying?
Chill, they do.
They all firefighters. They ain't trying to. They come to the center. They ain't coming to the hill, man.
We talking about before though. Before when everybody was now it might not really be the same because obviously they getting older and stuff
Dex,
like that.
Ern, shout out to the sturdy ones. Dex, Ern, the niggas that ball. Don't crucify me, but we ain't seen y'all since Joe Moore. What's he doing out there?
Same thing.
It's about Meech. Okay, so the pound. So 2017, and you ain't left. I seen a lot of people come and go. So you still around.
Nah, yeah. So like I said, like with the older heads, we don't really got no team. So I was coming out of high school at the time, and then obviously I ain't leave for school until like September. So it was just like, all right, summer. I'm gonna just just playing the summer league.
Yeah.
It was like I had to find a team, and then with them, I was kind of like already close with them, so it was just like just rock with them. But it wasn't like it wasn't the pound before, you know what I mean? It was just like
just game.
Yeah. And then Shit just got serious. I ain't gonna lie.
Shit got serious.
Shit just went left.
I mean, the pound is a blend of Westchester. I feel like it's not just, one area. You got my man Lil on the grill, a little bit of everything. Meech, you got people from everywhere. Y'all the new real team 914? Now that I'm thinking about it, kinda. Yeah, the pound is lit. Stop hating too, man. They still hating on y'all, man? All right, man. I keep told y'all, Vest Fest 50 and over, don't.
Yeah.
Belt.
Fact, man.
I'm coming to that Elks Lodge and, chill out, man. On the come up, man, who's some up and coming bowlers we need to look out for over here in Westchester? Seeing as I just had the Pound Invitational, that was legendary. Y'all doing a lot of legendary shit, man. Stop playing with the Pound, man. So who's up and coming we need to look out for, man? Is Max Prep still lit or not? It's over for Max Preps? Okay, yeah. Who we need to look out?
My little brother.
Okay.
Tavian Tyler. My other little brother, Caden Tyler. I like Taj. It was Taj, Tricky Taj, yeah.
Okay.
I like Tricky. I like kind of like getting in tune with what's his name, the lefty. Damn. Who? No, not Makai. He from Ellsford. That's it.
He's a lefty?
Yeah. Anderson. Yeah, I'm getting.
Shout out to Andy, man.
I'm getting in tune. I'm getting in tune with him.
Yeah.
Who else? Who? Oh, Lucas. Yeah, Lucas for sure. Lucas. He with Iona on the prep.
Luke.
That's really about it. It's like these. Like I don't want to say it, but like these
Speak your mind.
Like this generation, I don't know if they really like take it serious though. So that's why it's really like a little less talent, especially in Westchester.
They said that about us though.
They
like
did.
Every generation say that.
I mean, yeah, but when you get older, you kind of see it. So,
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, who else? I feel like forgetting somebody. I think it's one guard. I think it's one guard from New Row. Is he a guard or?
They gonna unfollow you after this episode.
I don't know. Huh? I think so. Nah, the shooter. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's about it though. I could think of.
Shout out to all the ballers. Final question, man. I Googled you. You know what I'm saying? And I seen you as a professional, man. Let's talk about that process, man. Where you going? Where you headed? Basketball is going to be a career of yours. Shout out to you for that.
Appreciate
and let's just talk about your pro career.
Well, shit, this is something I dreamed about since I was young.
So modest, this guy. He's just like, yeah, had a dream.
Yeah, I dream this, like, that's everybody's dream, but like I said, like, I got like my bros, like they was better than me when I was in 7th grade. Like I remember clear as day, me coming to try out. It was like, damn, like this shit really might not be for me, like, you know what I mean? And then like, I just like, that shit motivated me because it was like, all right, you know what, I got to get to where they at. Yeah. And then when they see me get better, and then, like I said, bro, life be life, and so it might not, like basketball might not work out for people, you feel what I'm saying? So like out of my friend group, like I'm the only one that's still like really like
still holding it down,
still playing, still holding it down. So like, like I dream of shit like this, So obviously, it's like one thing going into the pros, like it's always gonna be ups and downs, though. It ain't always gonna be all peachy, like you know what I mean, like so. My first year was kind of like a learning experience. I went from the G League, got waived from the G League, and then I got sent straight. I got a deal straight to go to overseas. I went to Serbia, and then even my situation in Serbia was kind of like, it was kind of like rocky. But you learn, and then you prevail. So I like it though out there so far. So
that's amazing, man.
So just my first year is just obviously just sitting back, just learn a lot from what I went through, and then just going forward.
Yeah. As we wrap it up, man, the floor is yours, man. What's something you would tell beyond, because it's bigger than just basketball. You're a man now, so life is different. School is over.
Sure.
What's what's going on with our culture nowadays? The landscape of New York. That's why what y'all doing is so amazing, because it's a breath of fresh air. Like, it's a lot going on with the 30 and under crew right now. So, what's some advice you'll give a young brother out here on pursuing his dreams, whatever he want to do with his life? It's the words and wise words from Meech.
The end don't justify the means. The end don't justify the means. So, in other words, how you start might not be always how you finish.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So, like if you're going down a bumpy road, like you just gotta find a way to just go to a different way. You know what I mean? And there's ways to do that. You know what I mean? I just feel like you just gotta be around some good men, some good people. You know what I mean? That's gonna really see the good in you. You know what I mean? Not really just send you down that road and just have you continue to go down that same road. So, like we all been there before.
Yeah, for sure.
But the only person that's gonna stop you is you. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, the end don't justify the means.
That's sturdy, man. Yeah. Where can they follow you at, man? Or do you want them to follow you or no? Because you know.
Yo, this guy here, man.
You want them to follow you? Why y'all looking at my story?
Nah, man, you can follow me on Instagram, OCH_Meech. You can follow me on Twitter, OCH_Meech. That's about it.
Where can they see you ball at this summer, man, for all the New Yorkers, man?
Man, I'll be at Ferris a few times.
How you coming, man?
Nah, I'll be at Ferris though. You can catch me at Ferris, you can catch me at Dyckman. Yeah, we ain't doing too much. I ain't
Can't
get
hurt, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ticket.
Damn. Shout out to the pound, man. Yeah, man. Meech, it was a pleasure. Like I said, I know him, but I just feel like sit downs like this, I get a clearer view of what I thought I saw, and I was right. I'm always right. Sturdy, man. Shout out to Meech. I wish you nothing but success.
Appreciate
a healthy career, a healthy mind. Like I said, you didn't say where you was playing at. Serbia.
Serbia.
I said
Serbia.
Siberia. I always thought it was Siberia.
Nah, it's
But he
Serbia.
was over there. So it's Serbia.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on in Serbia.
I ain't
they
Serbian.
got polar bears out there.
I ain't Serbian either. I had a couple people tell me I was Serbian.
Oh, the Serbs. Matter of fact, they got
Yeah.
shit like that in power. That's when I started hearing about them. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Safety first over there. Man. I wish Yo, nothing's normal. Let's get it.
Keep the main thing the main thing.